Yo, what's up, guys? Just wanted to make a quick video now that the market's kind of going fucking crazy. Um, Yesterday, we had a huge up day. It suckered in a lot of people, so thank God I wasn't in it at all. Um, so, you know that we've come down over the past few weeks, and we came down on pretty good volume, right? All these big old red bars came down, and we bounced up. I kind of figured we would get to about 61.8 level, and then kind of just come crashing down. But yesterday, which is right here, we came up on pretty good volume, which was 97 million shares. This is the volume right there. So it got everybody in yesterday. Everybody went long on everything yesterday on Amazon, Google, Tesla, everything shot up yesterday. And then something happened. I think it was, I don't know, Trump tweeted something, and then the Federal Reserve, I don't know what happened, but anyway, it closed right here, and this is the SPYs. It closed right here, and then it gapped down right here. So it trapped a lot of longs, and right now we're pressing the lows. So, and it's on really good volume. It's only 11 o'clock. There's 2 more hours left in the trading day. We've done 70 million shares. Yesterday we did 94. So we're probably going to do over 100 million shares, forcing on the downside. So if this does an ABC pattern, which it's following right now, this would be the A, this is the B, this is the SPY. So 301 to 280, that's 20 points. You go to the top of this, 294. So on the C to D leg, if this holds true, we're looking at 294, and this was a 20-point run. This would equal a 20-point run. So this should go from 294 to 274, which is testing these lows right here. So, you know, no one knows what's going to happen. There is no rhyme or reason, especially when Trump is fighting everybody, trying to prove himself, and everybody's pushing back at him. So every tweet, everything changes everything. So it's really hard to trade the market, because once you feel like you have a good handle on what's going on, a fucking tweet, whatever might come out, and it changes everything. So this looked like it was going to bounce back up and then challenge these highs as of yesterday, and then just one thing happened overnight, and everybody sold off. So this is Amazon. This is the stock that leads everything higher or lower. And again, if this breaks 1749, this is going to take the whole market with it. And the measured move is 2,000 to 250 points. So that would equal basically 1850s ish. That'd bring it down to 1600s. So, you know, nothing's for sure. All the pros, all the people that can read the market, they basically use, you know, signs, Fibonacci levels, just to kind of get a feeling of where the market might go, and then they place their bets. And if it doesn't work, then they jump out. If it does work, they ride it. So right now, everybody's probably planning short, but who freaking knows, man? Update on Tesla, it broke a huge level. So this was earnings, and it dropped down. And for it to be positive, it was going to have to break back up and then, you know, challenge these highs. But it's just kind of been, you know, the volume's getting lower. We're coming down on a lot of volume, and we broke this level right here, 225 right here. As you can see, it bounced off, you know, 3-4 times over the past 3 weeks, and it broke this morning on a lot of volume. So right now we're doing about 6.5 million. We bounced up yesterday on 4.86. We're coming down on 6.5, and there's still 2 hours left. So I'm assuming we're going to do about 8 million, which is going to be somewhere around right here. So because it broke this, It's not going to go straight down, but I would assume that it's going to go down to about 200 level, which is at the bottom of this. Let me see, actually, yeah, right there. If it doesn't hold 200, it's going to challenge these lows, 178s. If it doesn't hold 171, 180s, 178s, it's going to go down to 140s. Now, again, I don't think that's going to happen, but in my M1 account, I think my average is like 220s. I put 150 bucks in every week, no matter what. I'm probably going to put a pause on that for right now, because if it gets down here, you know, I'd rather add a lot more down here. If all hell breaks loose, you know, I would like to add right down here, but you know, it's just one of those things where you don't have a magic 8-ball. I believe in this product, but it doesn't matter how much you believe. It matters, you know, what the guys with a lot of money do. So I would love to add in around 200s, 170s, 180s, 140s. That would be crazy. But I'm just going to keep adding slowly. I'm going to put a pause for right now, just to kind of figure out where this is going to find a bottom at. It looks like it's going to find a bottom at around 200s, hopefully. If not, 180s and then beyond. So what else? BA, it's been trying to bounce here, and again it broke this level this morning, just like Tesla did. If the market keeps going this way, it's going to challenge the 290s level. But again, if you're, you know, just investing for long term, I would just keep doing that, and then average down your cost. What else? Elf and let's find Elf and Eli. Callaway, it did very well on its earnings, but it sold off because of the shitty market. So again, long term, I would just average cost down here. I think it's just gonna go up. Golf's huge right now, and then Elf's same thing. The earnings were fine. It's just the market's been shitty. So I'm gonna keep adding in my long term investments. I have an IRA and all that stuff with Elf and Eli. Anything else? Adobe, again, this is a semiconductor that came down with all the other conductors. I think anywhere right here is probably a good buy over long term. If Trump doesn't straighten out this China shit, I think we're gonna have another rate cut here in the next week or two, which is bad for the banks. So the banks have been getting crushed. But he needs to straighten out all this mess that is going on with China and everything else. What I'm thinking over the next few years, and I'm actually doing this a lot right now, is I'm doing all these new energy stocks, right? And Tesla is a part of that, even though they're getting killed. But this is all like wind and solar. So if you want to look at these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not so much these last two. I'm just using these as a gauge. But TAC, it's doing well even in a bad day. TERP, all these are going straight up. This is all, again, different kinds of power. So I think everything's changing, you know, from gas powered, coal powered to fucking electric and wind and solar. So that's what all of these are. So there's NEE. This is a high flyer that's been going up for, you know, the past few years. And Brookfield BEP and Brookfield Asset Managers. So I think this company owns most of this company, but this chart looks really good because it's kind of flagging here where it wants to keep going up. So my very long terms, I think all these are just going to go up, and eventually they're all going to look like NEE. You know, fuck, in 2011 it was 50 bucks. Right now it's 216, and it's just steadily going up. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, man, give me a call. Peace.